Hi, this is Marguerite Tonery. I am the author of the Kapheus series of children's books and COVID Monsters Visit. Well, I want to tell you something really exciting that's happening at the moment. Kapheus Time has arrived. Kapheus Time is the sixth book in the Kapheus series, and it's a really special book because we went all out with this book and we added an extra layer to the cover. We added French flaps. We added a beautiful cover with French flaps. Inside you have your past is over, and on the other side, your future awaits. It is about the transition. It's the part where you're a teenager now, you're almost a teenager and you're starting to grow up and you're starting to see things differently. Kapheus Time is, will I tell you what it's about actually? It's Eliza is caught in the crossfire as she is duped by old man Time himself in his attempt to settle an old score. He slips the armillary sphere into her pocket, and now, with the most powerful instrument in the universe, Eliza must find a way to return it before it's too late. Both she and Jamie, with the help of a gargoyle called Krohor, a dragon called Dara, and their lifelong friend Satanta, set out on a quest together, time traveling through history and legend in search of time. If they fail, they will be lost forever, and Eliza will take on the mantle of time. However, if they succeed, the outcome is certain death. But the decision on who will die rests in the hands of time. The time travelers must find a way to save whomever they can while trying to resist reweaving time's delicate tapestry. So that's what it's about. That says a lot, but doesn't give the game away. So then we have, at the end of the book here, we have Fallen Star Stories blog post. They reviewed it. Fallen Star Stories is a fantastic reviewing platform. The genius behind Fallen Star Stories reviews countless numbers of books on a regular basis for the top publishers around the world. So Fallen Star Stories has given the review. It's thrilling, thought-provoking, and mesmerizing. This is the adventure of a lifetime. So I love this book. I love the illustration, and I think it's an amazing illustration in that you have the armillary sphere, which has come to light with just the light that's coming through the window at the moment. But this armillary sphere is one of the first instruments to measure time, and it's going back to very early times where the armillary sphere, I think the 1300s or even earlier before that, that the armillary sphere was created as a measurement of time. And this is an instrument that's in the hands of old man Time, and he slips it into Eliza's pocket. And by slipping it into Eliza's pocket, she could possibly take on the mantle of time. And she chases Time down to try and give it back to him, but he doesn't want it. Why would he want it? He gave it away. So there's a reason behind him giving it to Eliza that she doesn't know. There's a whole series of things happening in the background for different characters. Secrets that were hidden for years are coming into the light. Things that we never thought about our parents, or things that we never thought about different adults in our lives, they're coming into the light. We see their flaws, we see their strengths, we see them differently than what we did see them when we were younger. So this is about these children are transitioning into that into their teenage years, and their awareness has increased, but it's a great adventure. And the illustrator here who designed the cover, Fabrice Bertolotto, what can I say about the man? He's an absolute incredible illustrator. He's absolutely incredible. Look at what he did with the armillary sphere. Look at what he did with all the characters. I can't tell you too much. But he also created 7 illustrations for the interior. So wait, and I get this. So there you are. This is at the very beginning of the book, and there's Krohor with Eliza, the little gargoyle. And let me see if I can find you another illustration, because these illustrations are incredible. Let me see. There's 7 of them in the book, so they're dotted in between everything. Oh, there it is. There's another one. And that's the centaur, if you remember the Chiron, the wounded healer, from earlier books from Kapheus Earth, the very first book in the Kapheus series. He comes through. He's now he's gone to the stars, so he actually went straight through Liam's body. And Liam himself is a mysterious creature. This is a good one. This is Quasimodo. So they go to Notre Dame Cathedral, and there's Quasimodo. And Quasimodo wants to leave the cathedral. In order to be able to leave the cathedral, he has to be in a disguise, because people always pick on him, make fun of him, because he's of his disabilities and his physical abnormalities. So he dresses up as a woman and puts Cruthor. They put Cruthor into the pram and they take off, and it's quite funny. But Cruthor doesn't like it one bit, the gargoyle, to be dressed up as a baby and put into a. Look at that for an illustration. Another incredible illustration. But my favorite illustration of all of these illustrations is this. This is my favorite one. The blind beggar with Satanta. So not alone do we go through time, we go through legend. So Satanta's life, if you know, Satanta becomes Cuchulainn in Irish mythology. So this is the blind beggar, and the blind beggar had met, he knew it was Cuchulainn that he was speaking to, even though it was Satanta, the younger version of Cuchulainn. And Cuchulainn at this stage was in grave difficulty. I can't say too much. I don't want to say too much and give the game away. But the blind beggar comes and he says, Satanta, just don't let pride, don't fight for pride. Don't let peer pressure affect you. Promise me you won't do that and your life will be different. And he promises them that. But there's a huge learning in all of the different incidents that take place in the book. So there's one. So this is Kapheus Time. Kapheus Time is now out. You can purchase it on Kapheus.com. It's now out for you to have, to purchase, to give to the children in your life. As I've said before, this is the Kapheus series is a series that grows with the child. So Kapheus Earth, Eliza was 8 and her brother was 9, Jamie was 9. And Kapheus Air, 9 and 10, and Kapheus Earth, Air, Water at 10 and 11. Fire, 11 and 12. Spirit, 12 and 13, and Spirit is a dream. It took place in all of a few minutes as they slept one night, but the whole book is set on a dream, and then from that dream they wake up the next morning really early, and Kapheus Time begins. So it's a really good book. It's possibly the final book in the Kapheus series. So get your book for the children and adults in your life, because a lot of adults like reading the Kapheus series too. Enjoy it, and thank you to everybody. Thank you to all my fans who have purchased the book already. Get it at Kapheus.com for Christmas now. This is out. Talk to you soon.